Hi everyone, welcome back to Silent Hunter 4. Here we are, June the 3rd, 1942. We are aboard and indeed in command of HMS Tribune. We're set sail from Alexandria in Egypt, and we're setting sail to head up to the Aegean Sea, where we are to patrol for merchant shipping from the enemy and sink at our discretion. It's a 5-day patrol. We're going to take her out for her, basically her sea trials, and make sure everything is okay. She's a T-class submarine of the Royal Navy, so it'll be interesting to put her through her paces. So yes, we're only about a couple hours out from Egypt, so yeah, we've got to sail across the Med. We should be okay there. So we're going to set sail up to the Aegean Sea and see if we can find any Italian or German shipping on the way. The following morning, it's still a little bit misty. It's early doors, so that'll probably get burnt off by the sun in no time. We've slowed down so I can stand on the bow and talk you through our new command, the HMS Tribune. She's a T-class sub. She has 6 internal forward-firing torpedoes, as you would expect at most. But in fact, she's got 10 forward-firing tubes in total. You can see, well, you can't, if I creep over and lean over the side, you might be able to see here. These are 2 forward-firing external tubes, and you can see further external tubes by the conning tower there. So we've got 4 external tubes for a total of 10 forward-firing torpedo tubes. 6 internal, as you'd expect on most submarines. You can load them and unload them underwater, all that kind of good stuff. The top external ones, the 4 top external ones, they have to be reloaded when on the surface. But yeah, that's something interesting, isn't it? You don't often see that. We do have, therefore, 10 forward-firing torpedo tubes if all are reloaded, which is quite formidable indeed. We have no aft-firing torpedo tubes, so yeah, we need to be forward-facing at everything we have. Back here for anti-aircraft support, we've got twin 20mm gun there, and we've got a 50 cal machine gun up there as well. Let's head up the conning tower. Right, up onto the conning tower, and then I will look down, lean over and show you our deck gun. There we go. 4-inch gun. Quite a powerful machine indeed. So yeah, we will be doing a bit of deck gun action. Similar kind of caliber gun that you'd find on destroyer as well. So yeah, we are pretty potent. We are pretty potent. 4-inch gun, 10 forward-firing torpedo tubes. We've got 6 reserves, so 16 torpedoes in total. And then we've got the anti-aircraft guns to our stern. Right, let's pick up the pace. I just wanted to be a little bit calm while I did the talk around and the walk around, to make sure I didn't get washed away. But there we go. That is HMS Tribune, the T-class submarine, and her armament. We have no gadgets like radar at the moment. We're just very basic, as I say. It's sea trials, so we're just giving her a bit of a run and make sure everything works and everything works with the limit that we expect to. Propulsion wise, we have twin diesel engines with about 1250 horsepower each, which will power us along quite nicely. Top speed of 15.5 knots, which is about just under 18 miles an hour when on the surface. With our fuel tanks, we've got a range of about 9,000 nautical miles, and we have an estimated crush depth of around about 630 feet. Which is 190 meters. So yeah, we need to keep those figures in mind when we are engaging. Don't want to go lower than that. Thankfully the Med isn't the deepest sea in the world, so we should be okay in most parts. But yeah, that's the stats for Tribune. Let's continue on and get to our patrol zone. Okay, we've made it to the 5th of June. A couple of days out of port. And as you can see, the weather's turned. Thunderstorm rolling over the sea. Waves are choppy, everything's grey and overcast. But the good news is we are in the patrol zone. As you can see, here we are in the Aegean Sea. We've got Heraklion here. So we're in the Greek islands around here. We're just patrolling around the area we've been assigned to patrol for 5 days. Nothing exciting or anything being seen so far. Obviously there's home base in Alexandria there. They've got Italian minefields. Look at this. That'll be something to be worried about. Yeah. We may go to Malta at some point. That'll be quite exciting, wouldn't it? Malta's key during the Mediterranean conflict. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's going on there. But for now, we'll just have to put up with this miserable weather. You know, in the Royal Navy, you probably leave Britain hoping to get a nice Mediterranean berth, nice sunny days, drinking, bit of fishing. No, we get this. Teeming of rain, thunderstorm. But at least it's not too bad. Visibility isn't terrible. So we can continue our patrol. We'll continue on until something interesting happens, and I'll make sure to bring you straight back. Right, we've just had a call for ship spotted. Oh, it looks like an Italian submarine on the surface. Periscope depth.
Yes, sir.
Let's try and sneak up on her. There she is. Okay, we're still making some good speed here. Right, we're going to try and approach her and get on her tail. Let's have a look what we got. Class A 600 has been identified. Okay, we're nearing. Slow down.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
Right, we are so close now. 700 meters. Tube 1. Fire. Tube 2, fire.
Firing tube. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo impact.
Okay, we got a good hit. First torpedo struck the stern. Second torpedo, I don't know, went under her or maybe missed, because that was one hell of a reaction from that Italian boat. Well, oddly, she looks lower at the bow, so I doubt she'll be trying to dive after taking a torpedo hit, because that would be near suicide. I suspect water is flooding through that boat right now, and they're either trying to seal the bulkheads, if we've completely caught them by surprise, or they'll be abandoning ship. But I think for now we just keep an eye on them. You can always surface and use the deck gun. The problem is she's got a deck gun and machine guns as well, so yeah, I'd rather stay nice and stealthy. Tube 1 is ready, Tube 2 is being loaded, good stuff. But maybe a bit of time, we'll see her sink. Okay, there she is. She's still on the surface, but it's been reported on June the 10th, 1941 at 3:25. An A-class sub has been sunk to HMS Tribune. for 856 tons. So there we go. We have got our first kill, and it's unlikely it's a submarine. That's not what I was expecting on our first patrol. Maybe the odd small merchant or two, but yeah, an Italian sub sunk. Nice. Right, let's surface the boat. Make sure we man the guns just in case. Because she's on the surface, you never know. They may try to rescind their surrender and whatever, but it would be nice to get up and offer to rescue any survivors if they wish. So, surface the boat. Okay, all survivors who wish have been rescued. The rest are in lifeboats. We are just loading up some high explosives to see if we can send this sub to the bottom. I know she's gone, but it'd be good just to get a bit of practice with the gunnery as well. Make sure we're on board everywhere. Get a couple of shots around the conning tower. Get the crews practicing their gun drills. Hit on the aft next. It's just occurred to me that we hit it with a torpedo. It could be that the in this modded version it can't actually sink. Wouldn't have thought so. I'm sure they'd have thought about that. But yeah, let's put a couple of hits along the... Yes, did she look low in the water, or am I just imagining it? I'm not sure. One further one on the rear. One on the bow, and I think that should be enough. That should be enough holes to sink her. So we can keep some of our ammo back for when we need to engage. Beautiful. Right. Stand down. And there she went in a big explosion, and she soon sank afterwards. Right, our first kill, confirmation. An A-class submarine. 856 tons. Happy days. Let's, under the cover of darkness still, let's continue on our patrol and see if we can find any further victims. Okay, down to periscope depth. I'm not really sure why you're looking at a map of Australia, but never mind. We've dived down, and I'll head to the periscope to show you why. Right, so dive down. We spotted something, and we got down early. It's a bit misty now, so all is not too bad, but look. That looks to be an Italian speedboat, motorboat, corvette, something like that. It's bristling with guns, so we've dived down to try and avoid it. Not going to try and engage. Little point, little to be gained. The sub, that was something different. To be able to sink a sub to sub in World War II was, I think, only achieved once. So, yeah, we will keep that as a happy memory, and we're in the logbook. But taking on a corvette or like a small destroyer type e-boat, it's not really worth it. The risk far outweighs any meager tonnage we'd get from it. So, okay, we're going to leave that. Okay, welcome back everyone. It is the 12th of June 1941. Nothing else happened, just a few enemy aircraft patrols we've had to dodge from. But yeah, we gave our report after completing the 5-day patrol in the central Aegean Sea. 14 torpedoes left, the tonnage that we've sunk. The British and the Free French invade Syria and the Lebanon. Operation Explorer is on. Cool. And then we got a new message. HMS Tribune, proceed to the Ionian Sea for 5 days and attack the Italian merchant traffic. Haven't seen any Italian merchant traffic in the 5 or 6 days we've already been at sea, but yeah, sure, why not? If we do see any Italian traffic, I'll be sure to target it. But so far, we've seen an Italian sub, an Italian destroyer, and a couple of Greek fishing boats, plus the Luftwaffe bombers on patrol over the sea. Not a merchant in sight, but I'm sure they're here somewhere. So we're not going to give up, and we'll continue on. Right, hi everyone, welcome back. It's night time, perfect for an attack, and we've detected 4 or 5 ships over here. Detected on the sonar. I don't think they're quite within visual range yet, not for my old eyes anyway. Ah, there you are. Got 1, 2, merchant ship, 3, merchant ship, destroyer. It looks like a small convoy. We've got a destroyer escort, merchant, maybe a merchant, well, that could be a destroyer at the end. It could be 2 merchants escorted by 2 destroyers, front and rear. If that's the case, perfect. What we're going to do, we're actually sailing parallel to them at the moment, and we're going to try and get ahead and set up an ambush where we can let the destroyer sneak by and then maybe have a shot at the 2 merchants and try and dive away. Not really interested in sinking the destroyers, not really worth a torpedo, but those merchants, oh yeah, they're worth a torpedo, alright. Okay, got the observer's periscope because that actually is slightly higher. Well, maybe it's not, but it's got a bit of a zoom on it as well, which the attack periscope does not. It's going to make it extremely challenging to even spot these ships. Ah, that could be the lead destroyer, which is dead ahead of us. I need confirmation. I'm going to have to do this all by sonar on map, aren't I? And just fire in the general direction. This, yeah. Oh god, this is not good. Okay, I have got the assistance of the sonar guy and the XO, and we think... Oh no, hang on. Okay, with the sonar guy and the XO, we've plotted a solution for one of the ships that we could potentially see, but not quite. It's at maximum range, right. Tube 1, fire into the unknown.
Bearing 9. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
1, 0.
Bearing
1, 6.
Incredibly, it was a hit. Thanks to the sonar and the XO. That's nothing to do with me. The destroyers are searching now, so we are going to down periscope, and hopefully 1 torpedo will be enough. Let's have a look. Any news so far? No news so far. The sea is really choppy. Any weaknesses in the hull will surely be exploited by this rough sea. Okay, we've got one of the destroyers at 343. Another warship 3, 4, so that's probably the same one, isn't it?
3, 5, 1.
Ooh. So that's the warship.
Bearing.
3,
What
4,
else have we got out there?
9.
Merchant. Is that the one we hit? The engine's are still going, which means they'll still have the
Bearing.
pumps
3,
probably.
4, 6.
Well, that could be. I think we hit the second
3,
merchant,
4.
as in the third ship in the row. Escort, merchant, merchant, escort. And I think it was the third ship in the row, the second merchant that we actually hit.
Bearing.
That's
3,
probably the first
4,
one.
1.
So the other merchant will be... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's even further forward. No, there's nothing there.
Bearing.
3, 3, 7.
Yeah, we're blind. Periscopes are down, so we're blind. That's the warship. I think that's
Bearing.
the lead ship turned round to come and have a look. Okay, the 2 escorts are hunting us. The larger escort seems to be having a real choppy time in this weather. I'm sure the crew are absolutely being violently sick on that boat. Look at them go. They're rolling and... Oh, goodness me. This near boat, not too bad. It's handling the waves a little bit better. The merchant we hit, she's slow, but she's still going on. You can see, hit just below the funnel, probably right into the boiler room. So, yeah, they're doing really well. Obviously a German ship by the looks of the flag. And, yeah. Kind of hoping that she would succumb to the damage and sink. But not yet. She is still moving. If she were to lose propulsion, then I'm sure she would be lost. Okay, we are chancing raising the periscope. We're not surfacing the boat, do not fear. I'm not that stupid. Oh, and there's that German ship. He's actually really close. I think they've ground to a halt, which is really good. So we'll look behind. There's one of the destroyers. You can see his searchlight going. There's one there. I think they're both behind us. I can't see him. But yeah, if we've got... Where is he? He's up somewhere in front of... There he is. Ooh, we might... I was going to say, we haven't got an aft torpedo tube. We could pull away and have a shot, but we'll have to pull out wide to starboard, then swing back into port to try and get an angle on him. Well, we could have a shot from here, but I've lost it. There he is. It's 330. We could turn a little bit and let's slow down.
Yes, sir.
Give ourselves a chance to think. It's not a great angle, but yeah, let's turn to face and see if we can get another torpedo away. Okay, it's a great second hit, and I think, yeah, fire's breaking out. The way she's rocking about means that she's probably lost propulsion. She's been taken by the sea, and I think that is going to be the end of this merchant ship. So, confirmation. Yes, it is an MKFM Merchant sunk for 5,699 tons. Brilliant. The two Italian destroyers are now searching a little bit closer to us. Thankfully, nothing too desperately to worry about at the moment. We set sail to try and get after the other merchant ship, but unfortunately, she seems to have got away from us. So yeah, we're probably going to have to disengage, try and just get away from these two destroyers and surface the boat, and then yeah, go about our patrol. But I'm quite happy for her first outing. 5,699 tons of merchant shipping sunk, plus 856 tons of a Italian submarine. Not bad, not bad. Well, she's on her sea trials. So HMS Tribune is still going strong, and if you want to see some more, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, and we'll see if the pride and joy of the Royal Navy will make another outing in the near future. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.